nigga. Why you brothers and sisters using the word nigga? That's all I need to black race talk about is nigga.
Personally, I think the lyrics are a bit too harsh.
I ain't no nigga. Fuck this. Everything come out your mouth got to be a four-letter word.
When you talk about women, it's bullshit.
What you motherfuckers doing for the black community anyway? Motherfucker, I got kids. I don't want to listen to that bullshit. Fuck the nigga! Motherfuckers need to stop.
You call yourself a nigga, be proud of it.
Flatline.
Bullshit.
What's going on, everyone? This is your Hood Geniuses podcast, and this is Lady T.
And this is Ms. 100.
And this is episode 67, y'all. And when I tell y'all this one was going to be a fire episode, I want y'all to stay planted in y'all seats. I don't want nobody having no accidents, falling and shit, falling out your chair, whatever like that, whatever the case may be, because I ain't got no insurance for y'all asses. But just stay tuned.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that's right. Y'all know how we like to do this. We're going to start off with talking about our weeks. I'm going to go first. First, I want to say that my week was cool, no problems. Got through my week. Feet was hurting like a motherfucker, but you know that's every day. You know, I think I need to invest in some more. I say better footwear.
New Balance.
You know, I gotta get those New Balances. You right. Mm-hmm. Somebody else did tell me about the New Balances.
Yeah,
it's good for your feet, and you know. Like Sean said, you get the gels.
Yeah.
For my
that's what I got.
The inserts and shit like that.
Yeah. It ain't gotta be the ugly ones. They could be the nice ones because they step their game up as far as being more, you know, like as far as the look. Because I know at one point New Balances, the good shoes, they was kind of ugly. They look like
the diabetic shoes.
Yeah, the diabetic shoes. Yeah.
I think I need some diabetic shoes though. Walking around looking like the Frankenstein boots and shit.
I mean, you can spray paint them, shit, if you want to.
Spray paint them.
You can spray paint your team on it, whatever favorite team you got. You know,
dress
them up. You know what I mean?
Damn, they be like that. And the boy got the diabetical boots.
Yeah, there you go.
With his favorite team spray paint style.
Yeah, pretty much. Some things is fire, and then you have everybody rocking them.
Oh man,
and there you go.
I gotta say that I'm faster from social media. I deleted the apps off my phone. I didn't delete my accounts. Mm-hmm. I just deleted the apps off my phone because the distractions, all the notifications and shit like that. I just need a break. It's been about 3 or 4 days now. Okay. And I've really noticed there was a difference in those distractions and shit because I'm keeping it real. You know, I get those notifications and I start scrolling on the different apps and I'm like, damn, next thing I'm scrolling is about like 30 minutes and that was like 30 minutes wasted and I could have been doing something else that's more productive.
Gotcha.
Especially like I feel like I'm like falling back on my literature as far as my books that I need to read. I got I was reading 3 books at the same time that I need to really get back into my literature as far as reading and all that shit.
Yeah.
Cause y'all know me.
We used to always share stories on what book you read and you would pass it on and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I do gotta pass that book on New Jim Crow.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's been going on.
I've been waiting.
Years.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
You know.
Yeah, they got New Jim.
That's
Yeah,
Michelle
Alexander. That's what an
Alexander.
thing you showed me.
I don't think I showed you that, John. Yeah.
Definitely. I know that thing got cobwebs on it right now.
No, I actually don't, because I be going back and forth. My favorite book I'm reading right now is Malcolm X.
Okay.
Autobiography. Which is done by Alex Haley, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's really interesting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The stories, his life, what he went through, and for Malcolm X to be my hero. Well, I don't really like to say Malcolm X. Malik Shabazz. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I should have been read this book. Mm-hmm. So real talk. You know what I'm saying? I should have really been read this book. But yeah, my week been cool. You know, okay. That's all. Weekend just been relaxing. I still didn't get to see the Xfinity War movie yet.
Okay.
I'm seeing the great reviews and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I know you said Lady T, you was like, that shit banging.
It was banging. I'm just gonna say this. I was still sitting there after the credits rolled up.
Damn.
I was still sitting there. Actually, it was this lady. She was like sitting 2 seats over from me. Me and her just was still stuck in our seats.
Wow.
And it wasn't. I'm not even gonna tell you why we were stuck in our seats. You gotta find out why you were stuck in your seat.
Definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good. A scale of 1 to 5, I give it about a 4.
Yeah. You liked it better than Black Panther?
Hell no. Black Panther to me is still the best.
Bang bang.
Still the best. Still the best.
Are you saying that because you black?
No, I'm not black though. I'm a Nubian motherfucker.
She's saying it because it's the truth.
I'm saying it because it's the truth.
Okay. You know I'm just fucking with
And
you.
I'm gonna tell you only why they had to put the Black Panther in this one. It's because people would have the ticket sales would have been crazy because they know Black Panther was in this.
Mm-hmm.
If they wouldn't put the Black Panther in this, trust me, trust and believe. You have a lot of Marvel fans, but it wouldn't. You know what I mean? Came as close. I don't think it did come as close as the Black Panther movie.
Never.
Yeah.
It didn't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's not done
Not yet.
Never.
But not yet is not good enough.
Never.
Because if it didn't do it, it ain't gonna do it.
Never.
Not yet is not good enough for me. Black Panther's still number one. And it's just not because I'm black. It had a lot of messages in there. You know what I'm saying? And if that was, I like movies where you gotta go home and do your homework on. Mm-hmm. If I can't be sitting up there trying to figure stuff out and dissect shit and put it back together, I ain't interested.
Yeah.
But that right there, I was interested. It made me go back to the movie I was talking about with Denzel Washington, Cry Freedom.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, whoa, this is crazy. So, you know, yeah. But I mean, I'm a Marvel fan, you know, and, you know, but yeah, I'm ready for another Black Panther part 2. I want to be in it too.
I know this.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, so that wraps up my week. So, Lady T, how was your week?
All right, so my work week was cool. I actually had to do a lot of praying and meditating for this week. It was just a lot going on. Personally, spiritually, I was just all over the place. So I had to do a lot of praying for me to have like a settled week that I've had. And actually, this Friday just passed, my aunt passed away. I had one aunt left out of all 14 my grandma brothers and sisters. It's just one left. So yeah, my aunt, she passed away on Friday. And the family, you know, is a little sad. And, you know, of course, they're, you know, saddened by this right now. But other than that, I did manage to go out that night on Friday and Saturday. Called this spot called The Cave. Over here, The Cave. It's called The Cave. It's after hours.
Hold up. You grabbed yourself a caveman?
No, I ain't grab myself a caveman. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, if you grab a caveman, they wanna crack you in your head with something and drag you across the... This ain't the Flintstones. Right. But I did manage to hang out, you know, whatever. I had a good time. I was trying to get my mind off of what had happened or whatever. Yeah. That's kind of hard. I wasn't drinking heavily. I was just socializing a lot and promoting the podcast. I felt as though I did take advantage of several people that was up in my face. And I was like, hey, listen, wait a minute, hold up. Before we get any deep depth in this conversation, do you listen to podcasts? Let me see your phone. You wanna put my number in? Let me go to your YouTube app and subscribe real quick. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I'm always on that business tip. I'm always out here trying to network and get things popping. And I did run into a couple of good people or whatever like that. And that's just what I do. You know, I when I'm trying to get my mind off of something, instead of like indulging heavily into alcohol or whatever, I just try to like think business wise. And that keeps me level. You know what I'm saying? That keeps me going. You know, instead of like falling on the negative branch, I try to always look at positive vibes only. Yeah. Despite the situation. Now, we are born to die, but it's just like sometimes you just don't expect when that person, that loved one, leaves you. You know, we all don't be expecting it because it be unexpectedly sometimes. You know, so I mean, you know, that's how the universe, you know, rotates. Yeah, you know, you can't stay on this earth forever. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta make sure when you're here that you implement and leave something that people can remember you by. Because if I die today or tomorrow, people is going to remember and know me by what? I love to dance. I'm always smiling through the bullshit. I'm always, you know, I spark up a conversation. You can walk up to me and say whatever. But first, sometimes I do have a frown on my face. I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got to be nowadays. But once I bring down that wall, it's a go. I'm here for you. Like, it's we brothers and sisters. I don't care what color you are. You know, but other than that, yeah, you know what I do on Sundays, you know. Get my laundry done, get my market run. You know, this time you went to the state store, thank God, I got that sweet red wine that we sipping on right now while we're recording. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. You know? Yeah, you know, and the other voice you hear, She was here last week. My girl Shine, you know what I'm saying, sitting in. That was a hell of an episode 66. If you ain't listened to it, go back and listen to it. She was on there with us. You know, we was talking about various things, or whatever like that. She don't drink, the red wine, so she got her own little personal bottle, which I'm cool because she didn't finish her bottle last week, so I held her out. Because we don't waste no wine around these.
She came through with 2 bottles.
Yeah, she came through with 2. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to make sure they was empty for recycle because my trash go on Tuesday.
The way you think.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Sean, you want to come in and tell us how your week was?
Well,
Step to the mic.
I'm
I
sorry. I had a very manic week this week. I felt like I was very enjoyable, but at the same time I was very emotional because I couldn't get over last week's session with Tanya, and she was talking about mental health, and that shit really affected me for the whole week. And I just felt like, okay, I was already on my manic shit, so when she said it, it was just like, oh fuck, you really gonna make me come into and realize this is what I'm going through. But at the same time, I appreciate it. And Friday I printed out 40 pages of all this shit on schizophrenia, bipolar, and niggas, and this, that, and the PTSD. And I never read one line. But I appreciate Tanya for bringing that up. And also, I was watching, what was the name of the movie I told you I was watching? Children of Men. And when Tanya was talking about how, their world is ending and our world is beginning, and all creation comes through black women. And in this movie, that the black woman, 18 years after there was no other child born, a black woman created a child. That shit was so fucking awesome that I text Ms. 100. I don't know what your hip hop name is, but I.
Hold on, y'all.
Wait a minute. We let you speak. Hold on. We gonna stop right there. We gonna stop right there, Shy, because I know, but how you get his name right? Say Ms. 100. You been calling me Tanya T,
Lady T. I'm sorry.
It's Lady T. My glass right here with the diamonds on it.
Well, you didn't have it in front of me. I'm sorry.
It was right there.
So,
With your glasses on.
Lady T.
That's right, Lady T.
My boo. I love her, and she remembered my name. Finally, it's Sean, not Sean Dove, because I hate that name.
Everybody know Lady T will jack a name up. Now you gotta love me or hate me.
Right. So all I'm saying is that I had a really great week, but I thought about Lady T, and I text Ms. and I was just like, yo, the stuff he was saying, they put this shit in the movies. As they say, it's subliminal, but that shit is realistic to me. There's no fucking subliminal in my mind. Everything is realistic. Nothing's allegorical, figuratively, or any of that. That shit is realistic. Hollywood is the closest thing to reality that you will ever get. And that's how my week was, and I loved it.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we're going to get into our shout outs right now. I have to shout out the 4 websites that actually they post in our episodes now. I didn't even know that. Usually I wait every 3 months or so, and I just Google the name, the Hood Geniuses podcast name, and I found that 4 websites then added all our podcast episodes to their website. It's like a podcast directory or something like that. So the websites are www.listennotes.com, www.playerfm.com, and www.castbox.fm.com, and www.radioline.com. So shout out to those websites that's actually, showing support and helping us get our name out there even more. You never know what's going on the internet until you Google your name, whether that's your personal name or your business or your brand or whatever. But you should do that straight up, yo. Google your name or your brand sometimes to see what the people are saying about you, or whatever companies is picking up your brand or your logos or whatever you got going out there. That's a good tool to use. But we're gonna get into this. It's been a loaded week, like every week, as far as the discussion pieces and topics and all that. Y'all know Kanye West just been, all on the social media and the news, and he just been on everybody's mind recently. And we all got opinions. Just like, he's a celebrity with free thought and opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people out there, they hating this man, whatever. But I'm going to play a short little clip that we want to share with y'all. I know some of y'all might have already heard this, but this is a clip from his interview with TMZ.
Really just my subconscious. It was a feeling I had, like people were taught how to think, we're taught how to feel. We don't know how to think for ourselves. We don't know how to feel for ourselves. People say feel free, but they don't really want us to feel free. And I felt a freedom in, first of all, just doing something that everybody tells you not to do. Like, you can't do it for this reason. You can't do this for that reason. So, and, I'm not coming up here to justify anything. It's, you can't tell me nothing. I made the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me what I'm, supposed to do. And also, it's like the idea of icons and representations. I don't subscribe to icons. You take like the Nazi symbol. If you go to India, it's all over the place, but it doesn't represent that. It represents something different. So for me to wear that hat means I want to make America great in my own way. So yeah.
So that was the clip that we chose from the TMZ interview with Kanye. We're about to give our thoughts and opinions on it. First, we're gonna start off with Sean. So Sean, I'm gonna pass you the mic, and you can relay your thoughts on this.
So I just want to say that Kanye was completely correct when he said with that Nazi symbol. First of all, let me just say this, that what's the nigga name that killed all them Jews? Hitler. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so Hitler was a half a Jew, which means that nigga was a full Jew. But the sign that he used, that swastika that everybody called, it was a Indian sign that means something of peace and something of greatness and something of fullness. But he used that to show the white man is superior than whoever. But I just want to say that sign was an Indian symbol that was used like 3,000-4,000 years before Hitler ever hit the scene. And that I believe that Hitler was so angry and so confused and so worried about taking over the world because that nigga was a half a Jew. Half a Jew ain't shit. You ain't half of nothing, nigga. You are a fucking Jew. So all of you white guys who feel like you went for, oh yeah, it's all white people. Hitler was a fucking Jew from Poland, from those Balkan states. There's no Jews that has ever come out of these Balkan states. If there was a Jew, they came from Africa. They came from Egypt and all those things. So when you see that swastika, you love that swastika because it resembles something that is love and unity and for oneself and for a people.
So Sean, as far as what Kanye is doing with the Make America Great hat, which represents Trump, which everybody hates Trump. Mm-hmm. But as you heard in the interview with TMZ, he said, man, I'm wearing the hat because I want to make America great. You know what I'm saying? So I know Kanye sometimes he means well, but how he get it out sometimes is not thought out properly. But when you look through all the smoke screens and all the bullshit, he does mean well. It's just his approach, how he come out seems kind of wild and crazy. The problem that I didn't like is how, because it took me a minute. I waited till yesterday to watch the full TMZ interview, to give my opinion, because all week everybody's talking about, oh, Kanye said slavery's a choice. But I was on early in the week when somebody sent to me, I was like, damn, Kanye tripping. But then I said, all right, I finally watched it Saturday, and I said, hold up, okay, now I see what's going on. the media really do be controlling the masses with with their mind. They took a sound bite.
Christian media. The media is Judeo-Christian media. So let me just say this. I'm a person who suffers from bipolar disorder, and just like Kanye West. Not only that, I'm not an astrologist, but I do believe Kanye West is a Gemini just like me, and we are fucks. We are idiots, we are assholes, but at the same time, we are realists, and we are fucking true. So, I just want to say this, that Kanye West, when he started taking those medicines, I've taken those medicines and took all of my fucking creativity away. I couldn't even think a real natural thought in my fucking mind. And when I threw that shit away, I was on like 10 different medicines. I gained like 50 or 60 pounds. When I threw that shit away and I started walking and thinking and doing for myself, like I was like, yo, fuck the medicine. Fuck the MSVP, because that's what the psychiatrists go by. They go by that book. And they go by the book of fucking Freud and all them other niggas who was sniffing coke. But at the end of the day, Kanye West, I can say that I respect you and I look at you and I feel like you're not in the sunken place, nigga. You murdered this white bitch, but you're not in the sunken place.
Meds.
Right, the meds have you so in your feelings that you can't even think properly or normally. And I just feel like I've been on those meds, Wellbutrin, Topamax, Lamotrigine, Lamictal, I've been on all those things, Depakote, I've been on all those things, because I'm bipolar. My brother's been in a psychiatric ward because he is fucking paranoid schizophrenic. My uncle jumped off a bridge the year I was born in 1975 because he was fucking bipolar. But what I'm saying, that Kanye West, I totally understand where you're coming from, but you don't know how to explain it to the people. I don't know how to explain the shit that I do to people. I'm a fuck up. And I always tell people I'm a fuck up. The reason why I'm a fuck up, because I say fuck shit and dumb shit that people don't understand. But in my mind, it's totally fucking understandable. So, Kanye West, when you said whatever you said about the tummy tuck, I was like, nigga, what are you getting a tummy tuck? Get me one. But I did. I wanted one. But Kanye West, honestly, at the end of all things, I feel like that you are a nigger in need. And when I say nigger, I don't say nigger by race or gender. I just say nigga like, Kanye, you're a brother in need. And I'll help you. I'm trying to help myself. And I'm going to help you in trying to help myself. But at the same time, I just feel like when you said those things, and like Ms. 100 told me, like, they cut some of your things. I never saw the whole interview. And he said they cut some of your interview. I didn't know. But yeah, slavery is something that niggas can do. Like, we're mental slaves. 400 years ago, we couldn't do shit. 50, 60 years ago until now, niggas want to be fucking slaves. So, I agree with him 100 fucking %. So, if people, whatever, Kanye West, keep your shit going, but you just gotta let white bitches go.
Yeah, so, Sean, she voiced her opinion. And the good thing about her opinion is this is coming from a person who suffers from the same thing that Kanye suffers from, which actually that's what this episode is going to get into, which is behavior health. So Lady T, we need your opinion. The Pocket of Podcast. We had to save it for last, y'all. We need Lady T's opinion on this. So here we go.
All right, so pretty much, like, I was real quiet and laid back on watching social media and how everybody was really coming at him about what he said. And how I've been able to get through a lot of bullshit in my life is remembering what my mom and grandma installed in me, which is it's always 3 sides of a story. His side, their side, and the truth. So I pretty much been sitting back doing my homework on this spiritually and mentally, because how they try to do everybody that starts coming out and trying to break those chains of slavery off people's minds is shut them down, have them thinking they fucking mentally crazy.
Right.
No matter what you've been through, I understand, but it doesn't make you an idiot or stupid.
Never.
I understand, Sean, you saying that you think you a fuck up, but you actually over intelligent. And that's where the meds come in at and try to shut that intelligent part down. Whereas, I don't know if y'all guys remember the movie where you took this pill and it made you advance, like real smart.
Oh, yeah,
right?
With the white boy.
With the Caucasian guy. They
And
always, and it became a TV show. Why? Is because they're showing you what they're actually going to be doing to the ones that's over intelligent. They put it in the movie Divergent. My daughter put me onto this movie. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit she about to put me onto? But I listened to her and I watched it. So what they did was in Divergent, if y'all can go on Google, hit the Google machine and find out what Divergent the series was. It's like 3 of them. What that actually was about was people that thought outside the box. They tried to shut them down. They tried to make them seem like they was poison, like it was something wrong with them. And that's what they're doing to Kanye West, trying to make poison our mind to make us think that, okay, he said something, we took it all out of context, but we really didn't watch the whole show. We're so quick to jump on what one thing a person says instead of listening to the whole story. Go back and listen to the whole interview with Kanye West, because he broke shit down so crazy that had you crying, wishing that you would never went and jumped on the bandwagon of disrespecting him like everybody was disrespecting Bill Cosby. Fuck that. The real truth about Bill Cosby is that he tried to buy NBC to bring unity to the black people. But we're so quick to sit up here and think that, oh no, he did this wrong thing, and we keep accepting the same advice from back in slavery time when a white man came and said that he cannot escape. You have to tell me whenever your own brother or sister tried to escape. And what did we do? We went back and told Master they trying to escape. It's the same shit going on now today, but in a different way. So my whole take on what Kanye West is that y'all need to do y'all history, as I always say. Hit the Google machine if you don't want to open up a book. Understand that right now is the end of time for them.
I have a fucking book.
End of the time for them. So what they're trying to do now is to separate us even more, because there is unity forming. And it's becoming so strong that they're fearful of it. And I'm not saying that we have to cut out every Caucasian person, but the ones that don't want us to see us unite, and that's not with us, you either get down or fucking lay down. It's our time. And that's what it's about. And it's in the books, but they're so construed and so mixed up that we can't interpret that, because that's why they put the drugs and the alcohol out here. But with the ones that think, like you said, Shine, with the mental illness, because I suffer from it too. I come from a family of schizophrenic, bipolar, you know, so I understand. But what I don't do, I didn't take the medicine. So I was blackballed. I thought that I was the eyeball, because people would think I'm weird. When I start talking, I'm weird, I'm this and I'm that. You know what? At the end of the day, I always had this attitude, I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I came in this world by myself. I'm not a twin. I came in this world by myself. I know I'm going to leave by myself. So it don't matter if I'm doing right, if I'm doing wrong. You're still going to have your opinion about me. You're still going to feel some type of way about me. So guess what Lady T's going to fucking do? Lady T's going to dance when she wants. She's going to smile when she wants. She's going to cry when she wants. She's going to talk about whatever she wants. Because at the end of the day, it's about me, what I left on this earth, for people to understand. And they may not get it right now, but you're going to be able to go back and research on Lady T and hear the shit that what my mom installed in me, I'm trying to install in others. And I'll be a fool if I didn't pass on the knowledge that I have that is against him, because they don't understand where he's coming from. And when you don't understand, of course, it's so easy to say he's fucking crazy. He's tripping. No, you're crazy because you're living in a white picket fence, thinking shit is sweet, thinking shit is perfect, and it's the fuck not. It's a war going on right now underneath everybody's noses. When you get up in the morning and when you go out this door, it's a war going on.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
And we thinking, oh, it's about the police. It's further than that. Cops shooting us the fuck down, because guess what? We've been dealing with that shit since we was getting hung on trees.
Right.
Okay? So we succumbed that. Now, I know motherfuckers was in wars running through bullets.
Right.
Remember when they used to put us out there on that army front line when we wanted to be accepted so much without fucking guns and without bullets in the guns.
Right.
We don't talk about that type of history when it comes to February. Talking about how we was out there in that front line, that fort, fighting with guns with no bullets in them, with no boots on our feet. Our men wanted to be accepted so much.
My grandfather.
So let's just talk about that. This shit is deeper than that.
Right.
It's deep.
Right.
So that's how I feel.
The fucking line with no bullets.
That's how I feel about that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's deep.
You know something that's interesting that I and this actually contribute to me just saying, you know, I want to fast on social media. You know, not just the Kanye shit, just a lot of other shit too. But something that I noticed with the Kanye incident, because he said it in the TMZ interview, he said, "Oh wow, I go on media takeout, and the Crips got a hit out on me. I feel like I'm Malcolm X, being about to be taken out by black men. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? They didn't make a sound bite for that.
Nope.
A sound bite, I should say. Right? This is where the media plays those tricks with your mind. And they, you know, the media is out for ratings. You know, ratings equal money. They out to play with your mind. They use social media also. And then it just actually saddens me that I see some people I know that I'm friends with. Some people just being on social media, period. They actually is doing the job of what these big platform media stations is programming people to do. He said the Crips is ready to take him out. All because of the media took those sound bites saying slavery is a choice, but they didn't play the whole thing. And no doubt, shout out the black brother at TMZ that had some words with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, because he has a podcast too, which is really dope. And what y'all need to know is, I'm not dick eating Kanye for all this. I'm just stating from what I see. The brother that came at Kanye, he has some valid points.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
But what I see in this, Kanye is having an awakening moment. He stopped taking the drugs.
Exactly.
The world that he in, I seen dudes online clowning him, talking about he did the liposuction because of the media said he was fat, trying to hurt his feelings, and he listening to the people behind the scenes telling him he need to do that shit.
He
fired all the people. He fired a lot of people in his camp that he tired of telling him to run his own life.
Right. But here's the thing. Those medications do that. Those medications will blow you up.
Yup.
Because at the same time, it's attacking one thing you think, but it's actually doing another.
Yup.
Which is, have you eaten full course meals,
steroids,
everything, yes.
I've been on them.
Everything.
And I know they fuck you up. I know they lose your creativity. I know they fucking put you in the
and Kanye said that.
It's sucking place, as they call it. You're fucked up. I've been on 10 medications for fucking bipolar disorder, and I know lost my creativity. You can ask my best friend Tyree Branch. We wrote books together, and my shit was fucked up. I said, nigga, I can't think of a word. And he said, yo, get off that shit. And I stopped it just that quick.
Yeah. So that's what Kanye actually said. He said, yo, the medications, actually, what his exact words were, he said, I was taking opioids, you know what I'm saying? I was in the hospital taking the other medication. He said somebody said to him, yo, you know they give you these medications, they give these medications to people that are intelligent or geniuses to stop them from being smart and keeping their mind freedom of thought. Yo, Sean is lit up in here, yo. I just gotta say that, yo. You know, we got Sean as an in-house guest because this topic is very relatable to her, and that's what we try to do. We try to get, you know, people that's, when we have these topics, that they actually had info for it.
That are in those shoes, had walked that walk. Not somebody that's, thinking or had went to school and studying the shit and thinking they know about the person that they trying to bring out of what they in. No, we try to get people that's really in it, and I'm in it.
Exactly.
I just don't really present it as much because I kind of as I've gotten older and I know how to got a handle on it. But the shit, it bothers me. Sometimes I just shut down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shit is real. You know what I'm saying? I got a drug up there right now on my nightstand that I have not popped open. That I'm really praying hard on. Like, damn, I really don't. That's my last resort. That I want to pop this drug because I know it can open up different doors, different dimensions. And do I want to go down that road? No, because I think naturally I'm already the fuck crazy. When I say crazy, meaning I just have an open mind. I'm more acceptable to things, and I don't wear my feelings on my sleeves, and I just sit back and I chill, and I'm kind of animated to try to block shit out because I know the side effects of these medications, and that's what they try to do to us because we are naturally spiritual, connected to the universe. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we are hated. It's not about, we can entertain, and it's about the melon and the connection to the universe. Because when you come from the universe, you are definitely strong in every aspect. The omega beginning. So of course that is
and the end.
The begin. Well, we're not going to end. They're going to end.
You said the omega.
Right. So pretty much that's the hatred. And once you understand that, you will love yourself better, more, and you will stop trying to be accepted. And just start your own. And be a boss on your own and stop trying to buy into or gain. What is there to gain when you already at that championship? You already at that trophy. And once you understand that, you'll be on top. You will know why. You had your head up in cloud 9 all the time. You won't be hating on the next person. You hating on material shit that could be replaced. You're killing each other over material things that can be replaced. The things that you was already born with can't be replaced. Everybody has a reason on this earth. You see what I'm saying? I've been to many funerals, and I've sat back and I listened to the eulogy, and I have listened to the person saying, if this was you laying in this box, what would another person have to say about you? And I've always thought about that as a child going to funerals. And that just stuck with me. What would somebody have to say about me? Was I selfish? Was I stingy? You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even care about she dressed fly. What the fuck is that? No.
Nothing.
She gave her shirt off her back. She made sure the next person eat. That's the type of humanitarian shit that I care about. That's what moved me. Because I swear, I'm about to say some crazy shit. I'll be laying in that box. Matter of fact, I don't want to be laying in no box. I want a Muslim. I want to be wrapped up. I don't want nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want some Egyptian style laying.
Yeah, you want to be wrapped up in that silk.
I want to be wrapped up in that silk. There you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would want somebody to say, no, she loved people. She spread the knowledge. She spread the love. She spread whatever she had. Because I can't take none of this material shit with me. You know what I'm saying? And it bothers me.
The Egyptians thought they could, but
right.
they could not.
They could not. But no, that's not true. That's how they wanted us to see, but that's not how they went down. though. That's not how they got down.
couldn't.
That's the sci-fi way of showing us things. But you have to go beyond it and do your own research. Because of course they're going to show us what they want to show us. Like they teach our kids what they want to teach them. It's up to us to teach our kids the truth. And to implement the things that they're supposed to know, the essentials. Because everybody is born with common sense. It just depends on how much further in life you dumb yourself down. And a lot of other motherfuckers dumb you down. And I never forget how my mother and grandma told me to never let nobody control your mind. Whether it be through social media, talking, speaking, whatever. Money, whatever. And I understand truly how money is the root of all evil. Because people out here selling their souls just to look good temporarily.
Shit, you got people out here selling their soul for attention now. Too.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
We're going to get into the next topic. I think this was a good one. The brothers that had the situation here in Philly with the Starbucks in Center City.
Yeah.
I don't know if you came across this story.
I sure did. I feel some type of way.
Basically, they're getting a free education from the Arizona State University. They got a disclosed amount of settlement money, you know. But the brothers, you know, what they was in jail for probably about what? Not even an hour or some shit.
Listen.
You know, they came up.
I don't even.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think?
But-
Do
go
you
ahead.
think that's a come up? Do you honestly think that's a come up?
No.
They got $1. They settled for $1 and $200,000 for a fundraiser, for a fund that they was trying to do. That was the meeting was all about. Okay, this is what I was just talking about.
No,
they what?
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it is a come up for
That's a
them.
come up.
No, listen what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but here we
It
go.
all depends on what they do with this situation.
Right, but here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're just supposed to say, okay, that's what they was granted. They little 40 acres in the mule. As we used to always say, where's our 40 acres in the mule?
40 acres. They
Yeah.
had like.
No, but I'm gonna tell you this.
acre.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm
But
gonna tell you this.
when I'm talking about is humiliation. It took humiliation and disrespect for them to have a come up. Why did they have to take that?
Yeah.
I'm thinking outside of fuck the money. I'm talking about
Yeah.
they was put in handcuffs.
True.
And they was dressed decently.
True.
Fuck a Starbucks.
Hold up.
Fuck that come up. But no, what I'm saying
What?
is, it should not have took for them to go through that to get that money. It's people out here with money, but now they
Black
want to
people
be
with money.
in the spotlight. They want to be in the spotlight now, saying this is what I did for them brothers. Where the fuck was you at when they was sitting there waiting
Yeah.
to have a meeting to do this? But
Yeah.
it took that humiliation, which we've always went through. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I don't give a fuck about the money part. I'm talking about the humiliation.
I got you.
Being
I feel
taken
you
out
on
in
that.
handcuffs. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what we have to realize. Stop this thinking, okay, damn, they got to come up from that. That's humiliation. They should have to go through that.
No, I feel you on that.
That's
But
what I'm talking about.
I will like to say, the owner of Starbucks.
They transferred
Oh,
the fucking
hold up.
manager.
Hold
That
up.
bitch wasn't even fired.
Hold up.
I'm just saying.
Hold up. The person that called the cops and all that, she's a racist. She or
She's
he
a cunt
was a
bitch.
racist. But the person that represents the company,
Mm-hmm.
the CEO and all that, he is not of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's real talk. He's not of that any kind of way.
He's
If you
a
know
fucking
anything,
graduate of
if you
Princeton,
know
'cause my brother went to
anything,
Princeton.
hold on, Sean. No, we good.
No,
if you
he
know,
is.
if you know anything about the, no, we good. If we know anything about, you can look this shit up. This dude, if you become an employee at Starbucks or whatever, black or white or Asian or whatever, this dude send you to school. He sent his employees to school. They actually got a Starbucks university. So what I'm trying to say is, it's human beings that fuck up certain situations. So that shit that you were saying about being humiliated, I totally agree with you on that.
Right.
And you're right. I shouldn't have actually said it's a come up. You're right. I shouldn't have said a come up because that humiliation shit is crazy.
Right.
Because that's all based on them being, racially discriminated against. And that one manager in there, I don't know if it was a female, whatever. They did get rid of him or
white
whatever.
bitch.
But all I'm saying is, that shit is out of pocket.
Right.
But
Right.
I'm just glad they ain't, they should be suing the city too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's my opinion.
Right.
Honestly, Starbucks stepped up and did what they were supposed
They
to
can
do.
reduce it,
But
May
Philly,
29th.
them Philly fucking policemen was all out of pocket.
And that's where I'm going at with it.
That's the
why
whole
I'm
thing.
stand on the corner selling drugs. How they
Pants
always
hanging
stereotype the pants hanging off. They was dressed casually, and that's my problem. It doesn't matter if you're in a suit. It doesn't matter if you're in a red jumper or sagging pants or white t-shirt. We're targeted, and that's my problem. That's bad. That's bad. So fuck the money. It's the humiliation that they had to go through to get the money.
Yep.
And that's what we used to do back then.
Yep.
Get our ass
Take a
beat.
check and keep it moving.
Exactly. And that's the problem. That's why money is the root of all evil. Why did they have to take that for them to get what they wanted? And they was always doing something positive. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So I just got a problem with that.
Yeah, so that was said. We're going to move on to the next topic. We're going to get into the situation with the extortion by Kevin Hart's friend. I came across this article, and basically Kevin Hart's friend is charged with trying to extort him for like millions, which is crazy. It says a former friend of Kevin Hart has been charged with trying to extort him for millions. I came across this on CNN, and I gotta say, some of your closest enemies or foes or whatever are friends. You know, you gotta watch who you so-call and your friends and your closest bros and all that bullshit out there, because this little scandal could have set Kevin Hart back so many years, because it almost ruined his new marriage. And you know, his wife just had a child by him, so it could have ruined him on a lot of levels, as far as, you know, his love life, his relationship with his kids and his wife, and his money.
His career, basically
His career. So this is foul. You know what I'm saying? Foul all the way around. Lady T, what's your opinion on this?
My opinion on this is pretty much just like everyday life right now. Like, you know, I've actually outgrown some of the friends that I consider friends back then, from 8, 9. I've outgrown them. And this is just life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's placed in your life for a temporary situation, or it could be permanent. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the situation. And it's for you to decipher, because you get those vibes, you get those feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's those instances that you get when you have to start questioning a person's loyalty, or when you come around their vibes. Because I go on vibes, I go on that. You know what I'm saying? If I have to start questioning that, it's for me to actually step back and start doing my homework and start like saying like, you know what, shit not right. It's not how I used to be. And when you start thinking like that, it's time to let a motherfucker go. Sorry to say, you outgrow people. You do. It happens in life. You outgrow love, relationships, all around the board. Just because you think that person is supposed to be there, it's not the truth. It's not fact. So with him going through with that, jealousy is real. You know what I'm saying? Some people just around you just because of your success. Just because they want to be in the limelight, or they want that social media likes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's my homie, so I was with him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, vice versa with females and males. If I have to question a person's vibes and loyalty, I'm stepping back. It's time to move on. I gotta cut you loose. Not saying that I'm never gonna speak to you ever again, but as far as you being around with me, draining my energy, so for you to rise, if we not rising together, or we not on the same vibe page, I'm good, because it's good vibes only with me. That's just how I feel about that.
Yo, I gotta ask though, do this shit happen with the white people on they click show? I just don't hear these kind of stories amongst, you know, white dudes and they homie.
You wanna know
trying
why?
to come up off they homie that's a celebrity and all that bullshit. Yo.
You wanna know why? Because they not a lot of them are not emotionally attached like we are. That's the difference. And once you learn yourself and learn your past and learn your history, you'll know what makes it so different, and why we're so accepting to different races and they're not accepting to ours. Because everybody is not from the universe. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not motherly nature and connected. You see what I'm saying? So we are naturally givers, carers, like we all that. We're all that because we are from the universe. And when you're not from the universe, that's something that goes around and replenished and recycled, then you're not going to understand. And that's where the hatred comes in. I always say this. And there's so many other ways I'm going to keep repeating myself in every episode till people get it. To understand why. It's not about because you got on a Gucci belt. It's not because you got on a Gucci shirt, Gucci jeans, whatever. You're able to go on Beverly Hills strip and shop with that money, which don't mean shit. It's about something internationally. It's within that they can't buy. It's something that money can't buy. That's why hatred lies so deep. It's something that money can't buy. So once you understand it and once you get a grip of that, then you'll know why you're the most hated and why you're the most targeted, and you go around another way of trying to survive life. And it's a shame. We are born naturally. Once we pushed out that woman's womb, we have to naturally know how to survive life.
Yeah.
And that's just real shit.
It don't get no deeper than that. But we're gonna move into the next story. This was really silly and crazy to me. Here in Philly, a fake DJ gains access to a Philadelphia high school. The high school that this happened at is Philadelphia Creative Arts and Performing. Basically, this DJ lied and said he was the DJ for Alicia Keys, and he lied to have a chance to talk to the students. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. The fact that this could have been a dangerous situation,
right? Pedophile.
The fact, exactly. The fact, and they said, now here's the crazy thing. They said this boy showed up with like bodyguards and everything, like he. Yeah, stone cold weirdo shit.
Like that fake ass doctor, the GYN doctor,
yeah,
young boy.
Yeah. You know, so the sad thing about this and scary thing about this is we have our kids going to these schools and they never fact checked or checked his credentials.
Right.
They just, he hit the school up and said, look at him. He look wild.
Yeah, he do.
He hit the school up. And he said, listen, I want to talk to the kids. I'm Alicia Keys DJ. I'm going to come through such and such date, whatever. And they said, oh, that's cool. That's fine. They never even checked his credentials or nothing like that.
Well, let me tell you, right? They didn't check his credentials. You know, I'm silly on some aspects. A DJ showing up with his eyebrows arched and his beard trimmed perfectly, it would have been a red flag for me. Because every DJ I know that be killing it, and there's somebody don't have their eyebrows arched and they mustache perfectly trimmed. Yeah. And fully groomed like this gentleman at the picture you showing.
They usually look kind of grimy.
They look gruffy because they in their music. You know what I'm saying? The vibes and the waves coming from the music be blowing their shit all out of order. So he looks too clean and neat.
Yeah. But I'm guessing because he's supposed to be the celebrity fake DJ.
Right.
And he was going by the name of Official Silent Assassin.
Okay.
DJ Official Silent Assassin.
Okay. So like we had the fake sign. Remember the lady that was doing the fake sign language for Obama?
Shit.
So from that point on, everybody should have been doing their homework on whoever said they work for this person, work for that person. Yeah. That's a failure right there. Yeah, it's a failure right there to our children.
Yeah. The next topic, this is Bill Cosby related. His wife is speaking out on social media, Facebook, and everything. She breaks her silence, and she calls for an investigation into the DA and his cohorts. And I just gotta mention some of the things that, some of the choice words that she chose to say. She actually asked a valid question. She said, are the media now the people's judges and juries? And with that being said, she's saying that her husband, Bill Cosby, was pretty much lynched already before this second trial was even done, all through the media with the Me Too stuff, and he always presumed guilty already.
Absolutely.
Within the media.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so she has a valid question.
Right.
I think so.
Absolutely.
And that question is, are the media now the people's judges and juries?
And they are. And sad to say, they are. And what's so sad about that is because you could actually have somebody that really was raping women without any drugs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If Bill was giving pills, it was for comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say. But you got motherfucking pedophiles out here and the real rapists out here that's just fucking you without even giving you something to relax.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So what about Hugh Hefner? Give him your females the whole pretty little necklace with the cocaine in the vibe. You know what I'm saying? 16 years old.
I don't think
as long as you had a body, you getting a necklace. If you look at any little Playboy chicks, they had nice little pretty, necklace, little pendant. Yeah. That could easily twist off. It was real cute and sweet. They could twist it off and they could use their little long nail to snip the little coat to make it a little comfortable for them.
Dang.
But you had Bill Cosby. You got Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing. But because Bill Cosby went and tried to buy NBC twice, because he tried to buy it twice.
But that was the culture back then, though.
It was the culture. Yeah. And my thing is this, too, as we always spoke. If a woman is being invited up 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going to say this every episode, if we bring this up, I don't care. 2 a.m. in the morning. First of all, a man he don't want to know what's your favorite color.
That's yams.
He don't want to know what fragrance you wearing.
Yes.
He don't even care if you wash that morning. All he know is
yams.
Okay? And I ain't talking about no Thanksgiving yams either.
Nope.
Not
the
at all.
Sweet yams.
Not the Bruce yams.
Not the marshmallows with the little sugar.
Not the cinnamon on top. We ain't talking about those.
Not that. Sugar walls.
We don't want to talk about where your see your future at with this. We not talking about none of that.
Gotcha.
And back then it wasn't even no Netflix chill. Okay.
Sure it wasn't.
It Netflix was what the chill. Floor on the TV. Yep. The floor TV models. Black and white.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was either get your knees dirty or bend over.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop and give me 50.
You know what I'm saying?
Drop and give me 50.
Goddamn. Yep, 50 strokes. But let me get on the next topic.
Got some strong jawbones, baby.
Strong neck too. We get the next topic. Rapper Wale says being dark skinned hurt his career.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had to say this for you.
Yes.
It's a little sneaky joint. I slipped that joint in there. You ain't know about this one. Yeah, Wale, y'all. You know, he is blaming the fact that he's been releasing trash albums and trash music on the fact that he's dark skinned. And that's the reason why his albums is not selling, because the successful rappers now supposedly on top of the game are biracial, which is J. Cole, Logic, and Drake. Sounds like a lot of hate to me. Wale is hating on the success of Drake, Logic, and J. Cole. He pointed out because they are biracial rappers, they're light-skinned or fair-skinned, however you want to call it. They are successful because of their skin. No, my man, I'm a big hip-hop head, and I was a fan of Wale. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Your music has been trashed the last 4 to 5 years. Don't hate on Drake. Drake make hits consistently. Logic he's been making dope albums for the last 3-4 years. J. Cole is phenomenal. So don't fucking hate because you come through with a couple of singles here and there every 1 or 2 years that's okay. They be okay. I'm not saying Wale is not talented,
right?
But he hasn't released. You know, the joint we was feeling last year was the fashion joint, right? Yeah. That was hot.
Yeah, that was hot.
I fuck with that.
That was hot. Yeah.
But the album stink.
Yeah.
The album stunk.
It was like a couple.
Was it Blue Moon or something?
Yeah, it was just a
whatever
couple
it
that
was.
I was thinking. It was just a couple.
You know what I'm saying? But Wale tripping. You know what I'm saying? He telling me something because he comes from he's a direct descendant from Africa, the continent of Africa, that people was hating on. They don't like him. But, okay, we have a lot of dark-skinned African-American successful rappers.
Absolutely.
Kendrick Lamar, Future, the Migos. That's a trio group that all of them are dark-skinned, chocolate, whatever. I mean, several artists. Yo, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Wale tripping.
Yeah,
you know, Lady T, what's your opinion, yo?
I mean,
fire the mic.
For him to use the skin tone complexion thing, like I got a problem with that, especially coming from Kendrick. You know what I mean? And just knowing the history on him, and you know what he tried to relate and try to push out there as far as knowledge wise. Like, come on, like they got you too, Ken. Like, what's good? What's good? Like, are we going back to the I'll Be Sure days and the history repeating itself? Because if we used to use that card right there, just, you know what I'm saying, just go in the studio, work on some fiery shit and release it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a king don't sit up here and be complaining. If you a king, you on king status, you gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna go on that booth, you gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna come out with some fiery shit. It is what it is. Everybody can eat, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back to paid in 4 days. Everybody eat, B. You tripping. It's not your time right now. And for you to come out with accusations like that, knowing that social media is the judge and the jurors that we just got fans talking about, you fucking yourself, dog. Can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? All right, on the next topic, we're going to actually go into his label mate, which is his boss, Rick Ross. You know, he had another seizure, yo. Yeah. What's going on with Ross, yo?
I actually just said on his page, like, I'm glad, because he just posted a picture He was stable. He was cool. He looked like himself. I said, I'm glad to see you okay, bro. Like, he been going health wise. He not doing too well. You know what I'm saying? It's
you gotta
like
get better doctors.
Yeah, better
talk.
doctors. Because I don't want to see him ending up like Michael. You know what I mean?
You gotta chill with all that exotic weed and stop eating all them. I know you own like 1,000 Wingstops and shit, but in Checkers, you gotta stop fucking eating that shit, yo.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Nah, that exotic weed is on some other shit. Anything that's designed in the fucking lab, I'm good on, yo. No, it's cool. It's cool. No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Stop drinking the liquor.
Yeah. Okay.
The liquor makes
We're gonna get you to stop drinking too. So on to the next topic, right? I gotta say, album of the week. I don't know if you got a chance. I didn't send you this album, Lady T. Album of the week is Royce the 5'9", Book of Ryan. I'm gonna send you that, John. Basically, he an open book on this album. Royce the 5'9", he's like Eminem's best friend and label mate and everything. Well, no, not label mate no more, but he's from Slaughterhouse. Yeah, but he's actually Eminem's best friend. And the song that he has on his album called Caterpillars, which is one of my favorite songs, with Eminem. Eminem killed it. I know I've been trashing Eminem this year, but I'm gonna let you hear it when we get off, finish recording. Shit crazy high, yo. Eminem killed it. Royce killed it.
Okay. So wait a minute. You saying Eminem killed it?
Yeah, he killed it.
Okay.
Definitely. This is
Eminem
like
off the drugs or is Eminem sober?
It's Eminem sober.
Okay.
But here's the thing. He's on a song with his best homie. They always do good songs together. Okay. Always have. They did a whole album together.
So it's about the vibes.
There
Because
you
remember,
go.
we talked about how when he was, getting high and shit, it was like his best. So now he's sober. You're saying
sober, but he put himself around somebody that's
with
super
good vibes.
talented as awesome.
And I just want to feed off of that. When you vibe yourself and you surround yourself with good vibes, it don't matter what you're going through, what's your diagnosis. Good vibes only really, really means a lot.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It don't matter what pill you got to pop at a certain time or anything.
Yeah,
it's about those good vibes. That's
no doubt.
That's real big. And like this episode really pretty much we really based on mental illness.
Yeah.
And that's why we pretty much was basing it around Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody like he ain't been right since his mom passed away. Kanye West been dealing with mental health before his mom even passed away, yo.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? He was born with that issue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's wrong with our community. I'm saying as far as like, not saying that we're black people. I'm talking about as far as color. People of color. I'm tired of saying black people. Because black is not a race. It's people of color. You know what I'm saying? It's people that have melanin. It's people of melanin. And pretty much we don't acknowledge, we don't accept the fact that yes, there is a chemical imbalance sometimes when you're born. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. Because that's what it is. It's a chemical imbalance. Because sometimes a woman can have a baby at the wrong time of her life. And can throw the whole baby's life while she's carrying that baby off. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't go to college for it, but I had to do some research on it because I had to get an understanding. Because it runs so heavily in my family. And I have to be careful. And I have to monitor my children. Because it's real. And yes, it's okay to go to therapy. It's okay to talk to other people. Keeping that shit bottled in, it makes you the fuck crazy. You have to talk to people that don't know you, that just want to be a listening ear. You have to talk to people that's not going to judge you. People that's going to listen to you and just say, damn, okay, I kind of understand where you're coming from. No, I'm not fully there, but I kind of understand where you're coming from because you're thinking outside the box. Because you're out there in the universe. And you have an open mind. And when you start taking that medication, it kind of throws you off. Because honestly, all crazy people are geniuses.
Yes, they are.
They are fucking geniuses because they are able to articulate shit that a normal person can't articulate. It takes them weeks to get to where a person that is mentally crazy or whatever, by the snap of a finger, they done jumped on it. And that's what makes them a genius. And that movie Limitless is showing it's limitless.
You brought that up early in the...
Right, I had to think about it. It shows how people that want to be where we're at has to take a pill. Whereas though we already have it, but we taking pills to dumb our shit down. And that's the problem. And back to Kanye West. Kanye West is not crazy. He took all those pills and he came off that medication. He got a full body cleansing, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So now he's out there telling the truth. Now we still thinking he's fucking crazy. He was crazy when he was taking those pills, but now he's off those pills. He's fucking sane. So people gotta understand that.
Yeah.
And I battled most of my life with not taking those pills. And when I did take those pills, it made me the fuck crazy. And when I came off of them, I had my spiritual cleansing, and I was right, and people still think I'm crazy. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Fuck what people think and live your life. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
Yeah. I love it too. Real talk. You know what I mean? We're going to wrap things up.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love all
Yeah, shout out Sean, yo. She's trash right now, yo. She's loving everything we say.
But listen, on the Hood Jesus podcast, that's what we do. We keep it real, we keep it 100. We don't filter shit. We, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't know, we damn near was about to get into a fist fight. But we didn't, because that's the love we got for each other. You know what I'm saying? We had to pause shit. Because this is a very emotional episode. Because when you dealing with mental illness, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to know how to control it. You have to look in the mirror and know yourself. Know thyself. Be able to be around yourself. Be able to enjoy yourself before you get with anybody else and try to make anybody else happy. If you can't enjoy your own fucking company and understand yourself, you can't make nobody else happy. You can't love nobody else. Love is just a word. It's about vibes and what you do. And people got that fucked up. And I get tired of motherfuckers telling me they love me. And like I said in the last episode, don't no man can come and tell me in my fucking face that they love me. And I didn't understand the love from my own fucking father.
Words without action ain't proof.
And for women, the first love you get is from your father. So if you fucking don't understand the love from your own father, for a man to come up and tell you that they love you, you fucking don't understand. Yeah. You have to love yourself first. Love yourself first within, enjoy your own company, and then you know what the fuck love is about. This is a 4-letter word.
Alright, so we're about to wrap things up. This is episode 67. Continue to follow the Hood Geniuses podcast. Y'all know how we do. We always keep everything authentic, real as we can, and keep it moving. Shout out to all the people that continue to buy the t-shirts, the hoodies, and what y'all gotta know is, like me and Lady T always say, this money not going in our pockets, it's going right back into the business. Damn, my bad. Hood Geniuses LLC now, not just Hood Geniuses podcast. Continue to follow us on Twitter.
And shout out the Credit Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he's going through some shit right now, but go follow the Credit Doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on our episode a couple of episodes back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Prayer's still up to you, homie. Like, don't let nobody hold you back. Do your thing. Just rethink shit and do things another way, because they trying to come at you and shut you down, but you trying to do some positive things. So
exactly. And I gotta say this announcement, this update. We actually finally got our new equipment.
Yeah. Thank you for the support. Because of the support from our fans, we couldn't have done it without you. You know what I mean? Exactly. The t-shirt sales, the hoodie sales, that matters. Like, we really did it from the muscle. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here twerking or dancing at Vanity Grand, but I was dancing at Vanity Grand and shut it down, though. We was at Vanity Grand a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, like, we couldn't have done it. Ms. 100 and AT couldn't have done it without our supporters to be able to get our mixers, our mics, and I respect them more, and I love the fact that we did it from the muscle. We didn't have nobody giving us the money, saying we owe them shit, and we gotta pay them back with an interest. I work from the core, from the muscle, and I love that shit.
Yep. And y'all know how we like to wrap this up.
Dream hard and don't sleep forever. Peace.
You are now an official Hood Genius. Thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all know what to do.
Hit that follow button.